Warriors, rise. Let's turn my manifestation alarm off. Let's do our manifestation together. Thank you. What are the steps to 1 million month income? Thank you. What are the steps to 1 million month income? Thank you. What are the steps to 1 million month income? Do it 3 times, holding your heart, brain coherence. We'll do that later. My name is Coach JV. I am the top health, mindset, and crypto coach in the world. Remember, what you believe in your heart, you think in your mind, will eventually become your words and become your reality. If you can see it in your mind, eventually you can hold it right here in your hands. What you repeatedly do gets ingrained in your subconscious mind. What gets ingrained in your subconscious mind becomes an unconscious activity, and you're a predictive program to believe that cryptocurrency is a fraud. As they told you to look this way, they've been packing their bags this way, and they now are getting ready to switch the whole system on you. Okay? Is America going to ruin crypto? Is Gary Gensler the head of the SEC? Now, remember, let's talk about the players in the game, right? We had Brian Brooks, who had left the head legal counsel of Coinbase, cryptocurrency exchange that's connected to the banking cartel out there, right? There are deep connections. Okay, he leaves the head legal counsel of Coinbase in 2020 to go to the OCC, Operation of Currency Control. During his tenure there, a very short tenure there, tender, he allows federally chartered banks and thrifts to custody your cryptocurrency. Heads off to another cryptocurrency exchange, and I think he left Binance US already. Then we got Jay Clayton. Jay Clayton was the head of the SEC, okay, your Securities and Exchange Commission. On December 20th, he throws out a SEC versus Ripple case, right? 3 days later, he leaves to go consult for a cryptocurrency fund that 2 days before he threw the case out increased their position in Bitcoin and Ethereum by about 600 million. By chance? I don't know. Bill Hinman, who was part of the SEC, left the SEC to go consult for Andreessen Horowitz' $2.2 billion fund. Gary Gensler left the head MIT professor for cryptocurrency at MIT to become the head of the SEC. So now you're just seeing these locking steps, locking arms, a global community of people in high-level positions, money, and politics coming together to change your financial system. That's all this is, Warriors. So here's your job as a new investor in a new asset class or a experienced investor to pick the winners and losers. Which companies are going to survive this? Look at crypto as companies, okay? When you're looking at a cryptocurrency, does it have a real company behind it? For example, Ripple has a $1 billion valuation. Uphold, I believe is a unicorn as well, has a $1 billion valuation. These companies, I'm not saying to go buy those. What I'm saying is these companies have real world teams behind them, real world utility. Because I'm telling you, Warriors, take this as a warning. When regulation comes, many cryptocurrencies are going to get smashed. And I'm going to take you through the narrative right now of what's happening. Now, UK is now going to lead the way. Here we go. You guys ready for this? So I'm going to take you through the timelines. Okay. I think that's very, very important. Okay. So this is DeFi and decentralization. This is UK finance. If we look at the UK board, I'm going to take you into that in just a moment. So this is UK finance. Okay. DeFi and decentralization. So on their website, they're talking about what is DeFi. Okay. And I'm going to take you through the timeline. UK just made a big move yesterday. I'm going to move closer to my microphone here. Talks about what is a decentralized illusion, the need for international coordination, the innovation potential of DeFi, and it says what is next. Okay, I want to break this down for you guys. Where is this piece right here? Okay, although DeFi applications have often sought to operate outside the regulatory parameter, acting merely as a further infrastructure layer, the regulatory analysis of the precise activities can be extremely nuanced and multi-jurisdictional. Okay. In addition to existing regulatory and anti-money considerations at the European level of regulation on markets in crypto, MICA, which is going through the EU's legislative procedure, it is likely to have significant implications for the DeFi market, where it will also, okay, this is key. This is what I want you guys to hear. We're also waiting the outcome of the HM Treasury consultation and call for evidence on the UK regulatory approach to crypto assets and stablecoins, which closes on 21st of March, 2020. Before we continue on to the announcements that were made and how Gary Gensler is either going to jack up and screw up cryptocurrency and ruin America, I don't know. Are they trying to collapse the American economy to bring in a new superpower? Who knows, okay? You got to make sure you're on regular exchanges that are legit. legit exchanges. Make sure you have cryptocurrencies that are legit, because I think what's going to happen is many of these exchanges are going to get smashed. If they can't come under the regulatory framework, if they can't get their shit together in regulation, they're going to collapse, warriors. They are going to get rid of these companies that are allowing people to become very, very wealthy without being an accredited investor. That's my opinion. Okay. So we gotta make sure. That's why I show my portfolio in the Warrior Academy. I'm a very fundamental investor. Okay. We go here. We need to understand the board of directors. This is how I do my research. I dive into the board of directors. So the UK Finance, this is the people that are on the board. Okay, we have, let's go down. We got Starling Bank, Ann. Okay, we got MasterCard, Kelly. These are some of the people some of the companies you know, like, and trust. Okay, Capital One, Lucy. I don't know why I'm saying their first name. Barclays Bank. We got UBS, Morgan Stanley. Okay, Deutsche Bank. We got Stripe. Stripe is massive and getting into cryptocurrency. We got BNP. These are companies that are on the board, or people that are on the board of the UK Finance. Okay, so they made this announcement and they said right here that we're waiting on the outcome of the HM Treasury consultation. Okay, well, here's the HM Treasury consultation. Okay, this was on the 7th of January 2021. This is what they're talking about: the UK regulatory approach to crypto assets and stablecoins, consultation for a call of evidence. So this was a detailed outcome, and then they made an announcement yesterday in 2022. Stablecoins are a form of crypto asset which aim to maintain stable value relative to other assets. The government has confirmed its intention to legislate to bring certain stablecoins to use as a mean of payment into the regulatory perimeter. The document summaries feedback to consultation and outlines further detail regarding how the government intends to regulate certain stablecoins. The document also outlines the feedback received to the call on the investment and wholesale use of distributed ledger technology. Let me read that again. I keep bringing it: DLT, Ripple, there's all the DLT, distributed ledger technology, is going to run the infrastructure of your banking system. The document also outlines the feedback received to the call of evidence on the investment of wholesale uses of distributed ledger technology. As it sets out, the government response include further thinking of the development of financial market infrastructure sandbox. Okay, this was announced yesterday. Government sets out plan to make UK a global crypto asset technology hub. So they went from talking about it, exploring it, to a call to get their findings, to boom, the government has today announced moves that will see stablecoin recognized as a valid form of payment as part of a wider plan to make Britain a global hub for crypto asset technology and investments. Stablecoins to be brought within the regulatory path, paving their way for use in the UK and recognized as a form of payment. This is very powerful, okay? Listen, think about this. Stablecoin recognized as a form of payment, making them a currency. Okay, we understand a stablecoin is a currency, but think about the Ripple SEC case, okay? Just keep that in your thinking box. Announcement as part of a series of measures to make the UK a global hub for the crypto asset technology investment. Measure includes legislation for financial markets, infrastructure sandbox to help firms innovate, okay? Working with the Royal Mint on an NFT and engagement group to work more closely with the industry. So I highly recommend you go read through this. Well, then our little buddy, Gary Gensler, like I say, don't trust a guy with a scarf on when it's 89 degrees out and a beanie on when it's 89 degrees. But you want to trust Gary Gensler, who looks like the guy from, what's that cartoon? The Simpsons? Does he look like, what's his name from The Simpsons? The guy that runs the plant or whatever. That's the guy you should trust. You should trust the bankers in their suits that are selling you products and services that just benefit the bank. Anyways, I digress. So yesterday, this came out. The SEC chair, Gary Gensler, calls for more regulation on stablecoins and crypto firms, custody markets making arms. The Securities and Exchange Commission is considering new firewalls for custody and marketing making businesses at crypto firms and pushing for more SEC oversight on stablecoins. So as UK announces they're going to go all in on stablecoins, Gary Gensler started to put the pressure up. He says, unlike traditional exchanges, currently centralized crypto trading platforms generally take custody of their customers' assets. Last year, more than 14 billion of value was stolen. I've asked the staff how to work with platforms to get them registered and regulated and best ensure the protections of customer assets, in particular, whether it would be appropriate to segregate the out of custody. Here's what's going to happen. Your exchanges, Coinbase, Crypto.com, KuCoin, Uphold, all these exchanges are going to have to come under the regulatory framework. If not, they're going to sue them and shut them down. Guaranteed. Guaranteed that's what's going to happen. I know a lot of people are thinking they're going to run off, and they're going to go on these decent. They're going to go after these exchanges. I used to work in banking. It's very expensive for this type of stuff. It's very expensive to get regulation. We have a crypto fund called Phoenix Crypto Assets, and we were hiring lawyers to go through to understand how the SEC works, how to bring on accredited investors and non-accredited investors. It's expensive. It's expensive to go meet with lawyers, and it's expensive to create these processes and the documents you need, warriors. It is not easy to come under to a regulatory framework. Okay, that's why the rich keep getting richer and the poor keep getting poorer. It's by design. Okay. So why do I think this is all keeping us fudded out of cryptocurrency? But SEC, this guy, so is that the guy from Simpsons? SEC Chair Gary Gensler says agency is planning greater oversight on crypto markets. Now, here's the good news, okay? This tells you cryptocurrency is here to stay. The SEC versus Ripple lawsuit is going to get settled. It's going to get settled. They're going to use that as a catalyst to bring in a new Howey test to figure out whether a cryptocurrency is a security or a non-security. Let's walk through what a security is. For example, okay, XRP is a bridge currency. It creates liquidity, right? It's a transfer in between two currencies, allows it to be liquid, and it happens in seconds. So that is a currency. It's operating as a currency in many other countries other than America and their case or whatever, right? If you buy a security, just to explain to you guys, if I was to buy XRP, my expectation of security is that I own part of Ripple, right? But you can also, too, if you go to my Instagram page, you can buy Ripple stock right now, pre-IPO, before it IPOs, warriors. Go to the link in my Instagram, which is down below my Instagram, and go to link 2. If you're a accredited investor, you can buy pre-IPO. That's a security. You're buying shares in the company, and when they IPO, you own part of the company. That's the difference. I own XRP. And if you own pre-IPO, you now own the mine and the gold in the mine. Think about that, warriors. Okay. So very, very important to understand the difference. So what this is all about, it's about them getting all these exchanges up underneath the regulatory framework so they can tax the shit out of you. Okay. Now, here's the thing. You need to start thinking like the billionaires. People say, oh, rich people avoid taxes. No, the tax codes are designed for you to create businesses. Think about that. The reason why we get tax benefits is because we're creating jobs, right? We're paying payroll taxes. We pay a shitload in payroll taxes. We have 13 team members on payroll. We pay a shitload in taxes every single week, payroll taxes. So when you open up businesses, it allows you to get tax write-offs because you're providing pay to employees, you're providing jobs into the marketplace, you're paying payroll taxes. And if you're smart in the way you set your, I'm still learning all this stuff. But like, for example, the cars that I drive are paid through by my companies. Okay. So very important to start to change your frame of mind, warriors. So this warrior helmet is to protect you. That's what we're all about. So if you click the link down below, you can join our private warrior academy, warriors. Access to my portfolio, 130 cryptocurrencies, access to my cryptocurrency team. You can meet them at 8 o'clock every day on this channel here. That's my cryptocurrency team. We just had our cryptocurrency team out in Florida attending conferences. My team is all over the world, really working hard to bring you information. I have a lot of projects coming out, where so I hope that you'll take a deep breath. I have a lot of businesses that I'm working on behind the scenes that I will start to roll out. It's going to seem like there's a lot of information coming, but so for example, I'm part of a strategic planning of a M&A company through cryptocurrency. I have a mutual fund, a crypto mutual fund, which is called Phoenix Crypto Assets, which we launched our first one. It did phenomenal. Collecti Labs, I'm part owner of Collecti Labs, which is an NFT company, which I have some big announcements this summer. Highly recommend you get involved in the Discord. All the stuff is in the link in bio on my Instagram. Okay, I have many different things. We have a crypto app coming out. Very soon. It's going to be featured at our conference. Okay. I have all these companies that I am part of and working with to bring innovative technologies to you guys to support you into this new quantum financial system. Don't miss these opportunities, warriors. I'm pleased from my heart to yours. Hopefully you can feel the love and appreciation for you. I'm just trying to bring information to you guys and give you opportunities to free yourself, because I want everybody to feel the way that I do. Now, remember, this has nothing to do with money, warriors. You guys know I lost everything 3 years ago and I was already free. I had freed myself and understanding that I have everything I need. We've been taught to be scarce. We've been taught that we need to work for money. We need taught that we need to survive versus thrive. So I want to let you guys know I love you. I appreciate you. And as we always say, warriors, rise, get your shit together. Let's go.